Hey everybody, welcome back to the second episode of the CyberField. And I'm Sean, this is Parker.
Yes.
And we're ready to film the second episode.
Alright, so last time I kind of started our conversations. Do you have anything you want to say before we die?
Before we die?
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna die eventually. So technically, anything we say before we die is anything that we say. I confused myself. Let's ignore what I just said.
Just ignore all of that.
Just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Everything we're saying could be our final words. Some car could get grappled into here, blow us all up.
Yeah.
Reference to what I just finished playing up.
Yeah. Sean was playing Just Cause 3.
Just Cause, yeah.
Yeah, I made that joke.
God.
Way too many times.
Yeah.
Which was more than one. Or more than zero, actually.
More than zero, yeah.
More than 0 times is too much to make that joke.
Yeah, totally recommend the game.
Yeah, it's great.
Just kind of gets really slow when explosions, death, and bullets start happening.
Yeah, the funnest part is, like, experimenting with how things can work. Like, can I make a car fly using
with remote
rockets?
Rocket explosives?
Yeah.
And it did.
Yeah, it will. Same with nuns.
Same with nuns.
You can make nuns break dance. You know, if you've never if you've never played or seen the game before, if you do either of those things, either play the game or watch it, you'll know what we mean.
And have somebody with you. It's like a million times more fun when you have somebody else.
Yeah, so you both have like ideas, like how can we mess with these people's lives that we're trying to liberate? You know, at least when the dictator was here, they weren't like getting thrown out of their cars and then getting strapped to buildings and then blown up.
I know it sounds really bad, but it's totally awesome.
It's too fun to be bad. I don't know if that makes sense.
It's too fun to be bad.
That's how I justify things in video games.
Don't
like,
take that into real life, please.
It's just like, why would you be so evil like this? It's just so fun. I can't not do it.
Video games. The CyberField show made me do it.
Who's the CyberField told me I could be a bad boy if it was fun. Okay. I didn't know what kind of voice I was trying to go for there, like a little tiny boy, or like
it was who?
I don't know. I kind of like switched between two voices there suddenly, like a little tiny boy and like a hillbilly. So it was like, oh yeah, it's really fun. It was weird. Yeah, I see you giving me that look.
It's like a hillbilly listening to this. It's like, I don't talk like that.
Hey, I ain't talking like that. You better shut your trap.
Oh well.
Okay, so
it's like going back because I was talking about how this could be anybody's first episode. So it's probably a good idea to go talk about what we did in the last episode, which was first one. Just talked about dreams for half the episode.
Yeah.
I don't even know how. I can't remember how we got to that.
A lot of it was talking about dreams, how pelicans scarred me, Nemo specifically. If you want to hear about that, you know,
go back to the next episode.
Yeah, go back to the first one.
That one when you click on our channel and then you see the one below this one? Yeah, that's that one.
Yeah. Hey, and if you haven't seen the first episode and you're watching this episode, what are you doing here?
Go watch the first episode.
This is clearly the second episode. It's in the title. I think.
Give us the views, the likes, and the comments.
We haven't even uploaded the video at this point, so it may not have a number 2 in it. It probably will, though.
It'll have a number 97.
We'll just call it episode 97, even though it's the second episode.
Everybody looked at us like, what did I miss?
How much time do these guys have? Okay.
Well, technically a lot. Unless our final words are right now being recorded and put on YouTube.
If you could choose any sort of final words, what would they be?
I don't know.
You know, they'd be, and I'm talking like put on your gravestone kind of last words. Like, they will be on wherever your grave is or whatever. Like, assuming you had, like, a burial grave or whatever. Like, these were his last words.
Oh God, I don't know.
His last message before he departed from this
What
world.
did you put into that?
Not much, actually.
It's like, hey, what are your last words? I've already spent most of my time thinking about what I would say last.
I've spent hundreds of hours thinking about it in my mind. It's one of those questions. I have this like list of questions in my mind. Like, if I just ask these questions. Like, these are like questions that I ask people all the time. Like, you know, what kind of superpower would you have? What's your favorite kind of dog?
What kind of melons do you loathe?
What kind of melons do you loathe?
Do you prefer your memes stale or dank?
Yeah, Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito.
Just Danny DeVito?
Question mark. Once or twice a week. That's the correct answer.
What was I talking about? Oh yeah,
Dude,
my
I
list of
forgot.
questions. And, you know, like, what would your last words be? How would you want to die? Like,
How would I want to die?
I don't know why two of them have to involve death specifically. Two of them are really normal and happy because, like, oh, what's your favorite dog? What kind of superpower would you have? How would you want to die? What would you want your last words
Yeah.
to be?
When things turn dark.
But what
really
would you want your
quickly.
last words to be? Well, actually, I guess it depends on how you die. Like, if I died a certain way, I'd want my last words to be different, depending on how I died. Like, if I...
What, like, so mid-sentence of falling off a building, you know, you just jump off about halfway down towards the ground, you're like, alright, my final words are gonna be, since I'm jumping off a building, I'm gonna make some cool building pun on my way down.
I would make, like, song puns. I believe I can fly. Staying alive.
Stay alive. How could this happen to me?
I would want Staying Alive played at my funeral, and I would want everyone there to bawl their eyes out. And I always thought it'd be the coolest if I died if I became like a ghost. I think being
Don't even talk about what we would
okay,
do as
well,
ghosts.
I won't get into that.
No,
That is not for this show. But
Being a ghost would be awesome.
yeah, especially if I was a ghost, I would like haunt a guy that I knew, that I knew, and I didn't really have any problems with. He didn't really have any problems with me, but we didn't really know each other that well. And I'd go like, "Dude, I'm a ghost, and I need your help." He
Dude,
was like,
that's me. You gotta be my little ghost.
No,
ghost mate. You gotta be my ghost mate.
I got time for that, but I gotta like get to this guy, whoever he is, that kind of knew me, like in school or something. I'm like, dude, I need your help. Like, I'm stuck in like limbo as a ghost, and I need you so I can go to heaven or whatever. And he'll be like, but dude, we didn't even know each other that well in school. Like,
And
we were
you
just minor acquaintances. I'm like, dude, you were my best friend.
Screw with his mind a little bit.
Yeah, I'll be like, dude, you were my best friend, and I'll make him feel like really bad
Oh, that's spectacular.
because he'll feel like he was like negligent of me. So I'll have him go like, okay, you know, this other guy, and he'll just be another guy I didn't know from school. I'm like, you need to break into his house
Jeez.
and then get this relic of mine, something he took from me, so my soul can be free.
And what's the goal here?
And then once he breaks, assuming he can get into the house, he like gets in, and you know it's something like in the guy's nightstand that he needs to get back. And so I'm following him like as a ghost, okay? And then you know once he's like to the nightstand, like right next to the guy, like I'll just start screaming like a banshee, just and I'll flick on the lights like with my ghost powers or however that would work, and then the guy would wake up and you know he'd go like, what are you doing in my house? And then the guy I told to do all this stuff would be like, but there was this ghost of one of the guys we knew in high school. Remember, he died recently, and his ghost followed me around. See, he's with me right here, and then I'd be gone. I'd be gone, or I'd like be invisible or something, and he'd probably get arrested, and it'd be hilarious.
And that's what you're gonna do when you be a ghost.
Yeah.
If you be a ghost.
Yeah, it'd be awesome. And then I could be your ghost buddy. I could be like your ghost wingman.
When your ghost is chill AF and you just do like a shadow high five.
Oh yeah, I could like high five with your shadow.
You just gotta go.
How would a ghost wingman?
Oh!
How would a ghost wingman work? How would that work? What would a ghost wingman do?
Oh, that was awesome.
Like I'd imagine like you're trying to like you're like at the club. Okay, I don't know why I'm thinking at the club.
At the club.
That's where we are. Okay.
The bar isn't the best.
And
place
you
to
got
meet
this
a
girl. You got this girl in your sights. Okay.
So
and
the bar is where I go.
You got your we'll go to a bar. Okay. You're the.
It doesn't matter.
We're assuming that you're the living one, so
I mean,
you get to choose.
I just imagine this hot girl.
Yeah.
Like on this ladder.
On a ladder?
Yeah, she's just or on something, standing on stool, whatever. And then like I just walk past, and then you as a ghost just push her, and I like catch her. She's just like.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Oh,
like,
you saved me. Position.
I don't know how much I'm like able to like touch people. I'm thinking like whenever she like gets close to another guy, like I like pass through her, so she gets like chills, and then when she gets to you, like I don't, so she doesn't feel. I don't know.
So everybody she walks past is gonna get chills except for me.
No, if she like talks to like other guys, I'll go like, no, and I'll just start like going crazy. I'll steal her stuff. And then put it in the other guy's pocket with my ghost powers.
What?
Yeah, and then I'll make it fall out of the guy's pocket, so she'll think that he stole it. Especially if they hugged, that'd be even better. So then she's like, "You stole my things? I can't believe I even talked to you." And then eventually she'd get through a bunch of people till she got to you. Okay, and I'd make sure that anyone who tried to come to you would just walk away. I don't know how. Ghost powers.
Perfect.
Exactly.
Now, talking about this ghost stuff reminded me the scary story I saw, and I guess it was an original post on 4chan, which is just a website where you can post anything you want, no really consequence. And this is a scary story published by somebody who is like the English language is not their first language. Are you ready to listen to this?
Oh, is it spoopy time?
It's perfectly spoopy.
It's spoopy time.
You're probably gonna regret that.
No, I don't have regrets.
In the last episode, when you like took your journal and just all over the mic, and
it was louder than I expected.
All right, before I do that, recap. Parker doesn't know stuff. I know stuff.
It depends on what you're talking about. I could give you a lot of information about.
Okay.
Hey, you haven't played Skyrim, so yeah, lol.
Yeah, lol XD.
And I bet if you started playing Skyrim, I'd go like, "Do you know how to blah 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 blah?" And you're like, "What is the blah blah blah?" I'm like, "Ha, you don't even know what the blah 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 is." Lol.
Alright.
Lol.
Alright.
Yeah, you
Here's
get
the
my
story.
point?
Yep.
Lots of lols.
Alright. Man and girl go out to drive under moonlight. They stop at side of road. He turned to his girl and say, "Baby, I love you very much." "What is it, honey?" "Our car has broken down. I think the engine is broken. I'll walk and get some more fuel." "Okay, I'll stay here and look after our stereo." "There has been news report of steers being stolen." "Good idea. Keep the doors locked no matter what. I love you, sweetie." Pretty sure he meant sweetie. So the guy left to get full for the car. After 2 hours, the girls say, "Where's my baby? He was supposed to be back by now." Then the girl hears scratching sound and voice say, "Let me in." The girl doesn't do it, and after a while, she goes to sleep. The next morning, she wakes up and finds her boyfriend still not there. Oh jeez. She gets out to check in. I can't even. Man door, hook, car door. Oh my god. Oh. I can't even say it.
Try it.
Man door, hand car, hook door. Oh my gosh.
I love it when scary stories are just so unbelievably hilarious for whatever reason that they're just not even scary
This is
anymore.
not. Yes, life's biggest questions. Is the man's hand door hooked onto the door?
These are the questions that drive humanity forward.
Oh. Always remember, man door, hand hook, car door.
Man, the car door.
Oh.
Alright, keep going.
That's it. That's the end.
That's it?
It just ends like that.
What, there's just someone scratching on the door that she goes to sleep, she
Yeah.
wakes up and her boyfriend's not there? Wow,
And-
scary.
And then, man door, hand hook door. Just saw that. It was hilarious. It was awesome. And then I'm just gonna. I don't know if I can find this one, but it was another one where a couple are sitting in a car. I'm gonna paraphrase a little bit because I can't remember the exact details. And they're like making out, and then their phone, and then like his phone rings, and he picks it up, and the voice says, "You better stay away from my daughter," and hangs up the phone. And then I think the boyfriend says, "Hey, who was that?" And the girlfriend's like, "That was my father, but my father's dead." And the guy's like, "Then who was phone?"
Then who was phone? Who was
Those are
phone?
great. Who was phone?
Just
And those are great.
who was phone?
Who was phone? It was probably the man hook car door man.
Man hook car door man? Phone? Okay.
Who was car door hook man?
Is car door hook man?
Oh.
Phone? Is fan. Duck har.
Duck
man?
har what?
I
Duck har
said-
corridor man.
Duck har farcor. Arm gan?
Armgan?
Arsnan? Where are we going?
I don't know what. You just said two things wrong and kept going.
It's kind of like the thing where people like take certain memes and they put them through Google Translate a bunch of times, and so it gets slowly just more and more devolved into
Like different
just
languages?
yeah, they put it into a different language and then back to English, but it's never a perfect translation.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
So they do it with like multiple different languages. So eventually it's just a mess. Like it just slowly gets more and more deteriorated. Like it's like a rotting corpse of language and words.
Yeah, one of my friends asked me to write something for him, so I did it all and switched it to like Japanese, and Google Translate gave it to him. Oh, it's brilliant. Oh yeah, and the last episode was filmed at 4 to 5, and it's 2:07 right now.
What is it with us and like doing these early in the morning?
Okay, the thing is, it's all quiet. The house is pretty much to ourselves because everybody's asleep. So there's no like one of my brothers walking in and saying, "Hey, what you doing?"
Hey, buddy. Hey, I want to touch it.
It's a pretty good idea to do it here. And then we're also filming in a not really hot bedroom with bugs.
Yeah, like last time.
Mm-hmm. There's only one last time.
Yeah.
Like last time, way back when we did the first episode.
Way back when I can remember. Back in the day. Back in the war.
Back in Tom.
Back in
The first episode of CyberField. Back in Nam.
Back in Maybe that's what we'll name this episode.
Back in Nam.
Back in
You're gonna be my ghost mate through Nam.
I don't know. We could try to figure out what the title of it's gonna be while we're here.
Yeah, figure it out.
We'll do it at the end, because at that point we'll have talked about most of what we're gonna say.
Yeah.
Wait, so is Tracer still your main in Overwatch?
Yep. So I guess we're skipping over to Overwatch now.
Yeah, because I see over on
Oh, yeah.
is it Overwatch? I'm like, I'm not talking about Overwatch right now.
That's a good idea.
It's been like months since I've played Overwatch.
You just played it today.
Well, yeah. Besides, until today.
You haven't had the game for months.
What? What?
You got Overwatch on Easter.
I got it after Easter.
Okay, you're like, hey mom, give me Overwatch for Easter.
No. She gave me. Wait, no.
Steam gift cards.
Yeah, but that was unrelated to Overwatch. I got Overwatch later, and I just paid her back when I got to Vegas.
Oh, so you technically you bought it.
Yeah. Like I was like, I don't have a credit card. My mom has a credit card, and it's only $30 instead of $40 because that's the standard price now. I'm like, Mom, buy a game, me give you money when I get there.
Nice.
And she's like, okay.
Okay, speaking of money, I don't know about your parents, but definitely not mine. But I was talking to one of my friends, and they're saying that I should get Rocket League. I played it for a little bit, and it was really awesome. And it's $20, so I told him I'm gonna have to work for like a week to get the $20, and I think I have some. So if I want to get it, whatever, I can get it. But she's like, why don't you just ask your parents for $20? It's like, that's not how we roll. I don't know about you, but I can't just like ask for $20 anymore or at all. It kind of depends what you're doing. Like, if you go out to a movie and you're like, hey mom, I'm taking my friends out to a movie, can I have $20-$30 to go? And she's like, okay, cool. If you're buying like a $20 game, maybe not so much.
Yeah, because I get money from like birthdays and holidays and stuff, and I just put it in a jar, and then I don't really spend it, and then it just accumulates. I'm like, oh, cool, money.
All right. Okay,
like, Overwatch is the last thing that I bought in a really long time.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I bought a lot of stuff.
Most of the time, I'm just like, I don't buy a lot of things. Like, I'm very conservative with my money.
Right, well, speaking of Overwatch,
yes,
I have one thing I want to talk about
about
Overwatch, and then whatever.
I see you have like some sort of forum open.
Well, it's not. Well, I'm not gonna just start reading the forum. I'm just gonna ask you.
Just go to Reddit. See what
just
they
go
have.
to Reddit. Just use this as our dialogue.
Yeah, we'll just read off Reddit posts.
Yeah, but death matches are coming to Overwatch.
Yeah, what does that even mean? I don't know.
Like a classic first-person shooter deathmatch. So every time you die, it gives the other team a point.
Okay.
Point cap.
All right.
And then the other team wins. So it's just gonna be killing people and respawning. So I'm thinking it's just gonna be a free-for-all of assault classes, or they're not called assault classes. Yeah, offensive classes. Whatever, I can't remember.
I don't know if they're actually called. Most people, well, because they are called offense classes, like officially on the game.
Yeah.
Although a lot of people call at least most of the offense heroes DPSs, because most of them are. But not all DPSs are in the
DPSs.
Yeah, they're mostly there to do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
So a lot of DPS heroes aren't in the offense category.
Right.
Like Roadhog, he's really not a good tank. Oh, and so Reinhardt has 500 health. Part of its armor, but he has 500 hit points. Roadhog has 600 hit points. Now let me make an observation here. Reinhardt is covered in thick plates of steel mechanical armor.
Yeah, one of his emotes pounds his chest and sparks fly off.
Yeah.
So
and Roadhog, he's fat, and he can take more bullets than Reinhardt. And I'm like,
that's not right.
Something's wrong.
Something's
here.
a little bit wrong. But think about the death matches thing. I don't know how it fits Overwatch. Overwatch is more of a team. Actually, it is very much a team game.
Yeah.
I don't think playing a just team deathmatch mode really fits into that category.
I mean, most of the gameplay in Overwatch is objective based.
Yes.
I think that it could be cool to have death matches, but the problem is some heroes won't be as useful anymore.
Yeah, like every healer, pretty much.
No,
Well, actually-
healers will actually probably be more useful. It'll
Yeah.
probably just be healers and main DPS heroes. You will see less objective heroes like Orisa, maybe Reinhardt as well.
Mhm.
Uh,
They're not offensive.
Bastion.
I just imagine somebody just camping in a corner, just machine gunning everybody.
Yeah.
And then there's also a free-for-all mode that came out,
Mhm.
or that is coming out, and it's kind of similar to the 1v1 thing,
Mm-hmm.
just with, obviously, with more people, but I don't know how that's going to turn out. And then they also have, as a game mode right now for Overwatch Summer Games, Lucio Ball, which is Lucio Rocket League. Did you play that?
No.
It's I love Rocket League, but that's not very fun. It's really slow, really hard to score.
Lucio Ball?
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
Did you? You
Oh.
didn't play it. You don't know.
No, it will be. I guarantee.
It was just really boring.
The Parker guarantee. Okay.
The Parker guarantee.
Yeah,
Okay.
slap it right on there, like jelly.
Slap on jelly, just like you slapped on that cheese.
Yeah, just like dip your hand,
Just grab it. And...
grab it out of the jar, just right on the toast.
Beautiful.
Where else do you put jelly besides toast? Like, or like
Donut.
Oh yeah.
Why is that a question?
What are some non like bread like related items that you would put jelly on?
Non-bread.
Yeah. So like you would rule out like sandwiches.
Oh,
toast.
Yeah. No, I got that.
Yeah, donuts. So like where else does jelly go?
Life's toughest questions. This is just gonna be like a sideshow's life's biggest questions or life's toughest.
What is jelly? Where do you put jelly if not on bread like items?
Okay, I don't even want to say some of the biggest questions that you asked me like last year. Remember those?
What?
There was the what were they? There was the camera one, or you know.
Oh yeah, we're not. No. Nope. Mm-mm.
Oh, what were they? I can't.
Like, is a workout a workout if it doesn't work out?
Biggest question. Where do you put jelly that's not on bread? Biggest question.
The questions that drive humanity forward.
This is how we evolve as humans.
This is the next stage of humans.
It's what scientists are working on. They're not working on stealth camo. They're not working on parasite units. They're working on where do you put jelly on? It's not bread.
Where do you put jelly if it's not bread related?
Okay, you know, stealth camo.
If you have any ideas, please put them in the comments. We must know.
You can see like one person say donut.
Donut. We're just like, we've already gone through this. You had one job.
One job.
You had one job.
And those one job fails are just terrifying. Lost faith in humanity, but also who has? Some of the ones I saw was McDonald's hamburger. The cheese was outside the hamburger. It was kind of like one side wrapped
Oh yeah,
in
like
cheese.
those video compilations. Like you had one job.
Yeah.
I've seen a few of those, and I'm like, okay.
How? How did you do that? Why are you so bad at life?
Yeah. What were some TV series you watched when you were littler?
Little. I was littler.
Littler. Because right now, if we look like in the far future, when we look back at ourselves, we're gonna count this as little. So I'm saying like littler.
Yeah, because we're like not that old.
Not really.
Well, whatever. Like,
Don't.
teenagers, okay? Okay? You understand?
It's not a phase.
Nope, it's not a phase.
It's not a phase, Dad.
Jeez. We were talking about like turn off the lights.
Oh yeah, like don't turn off the lights while you're gaming. It's not good for your eyes. Mom, it doesn't actually matter. I'm fine. Honey, don't backtalk me.
Who are you trying to be there?
What? Like this one?
Yeah.
That's your mother.
That reminds me of somebody so much. I don't know why.
That's like my mom voice.
just like 2 years from now, when this video has 1 million views, they're gonna be like, I know exactly where that is.
1 million bajillion views.
1 million bajillion.
Yeah. I don't think that's the number, but it is now.
What if we just like do the whole YouTube pay people to watch videos? What if we like put our video on a loop on multiple computers, so just get like view after view after view?
Well, I mean, we don't have AdSense, so it wouldn't do anything.
What about your 1 cent that you earned?
Yeah, YouTube. On my
Send us
my
your,
channel,
our 1 cent.
if you go to my channel, go to my Happy Birthday My Channel video, you will see that I have apparently made 1 cent. Where's my cent,
you
YouTube?
earned that 1 cent before you made that video.
I earned that cent, and I've yet to receive it. I don't have AdSense, but it says I have a cent. I want it. I want it in a really fancy envelope. Okay.
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 Really fancy envelope.
I almost
single
did
penny
like
in it.
I almost did like that voice. Who was that like accountant or whatever? And like in like Monsters Inc. That was like Mike Wazowski. What was her name? Like the slug lady. You know what I'm talking about?
Always watching.
I almost did the voice, but since there's people sleeping, it's way too loud. Like, because I can do it. I could do it, and it sounds...
Oh, right now.
Well, I could do it right now, but it's not a good idea.
Talk about Slug Lady, like at the end of, like, prequel movie.
It's not a prequel, it's the original.
No, I said like. What is she? Yeah, she's accountant in the first movie. In the prequel, she's like hazmat team leader.
Is she?
Yeah, at the very end of the movie, they like scream. They like make all those camp counselors scream. That blasts all those things out of there, and then they get arrested. And then she's like the leader of the. Yeah, it's quarantined because a bunch of children's toys and stuff are everywhere. Everything's exploded, and all those fear canisters is what they're called.
Yeah.
They just blow up everywhere, and they have to clean it up.
Cool.
Beautiful. Why do I know so much about? Just watched that movie like 2 days ago.
Yeah, like what was the prequel called? That they
Monsters University.
Monsters University.
Just have it like right behind. Don't go look for. Don't take that out of context.
Don't question that noise.
Back to the first episode. We're gonna have like an unquestionable noise in every episode.
Okay, it's natural. I'm a growing boy. I make weird noises.
Oh my god. So, like, what shows did you watch when you were little?
Ben 10.
Danny Phantom. Oh, Danny Phantom. Danny Phantom.
I miss Danny Phantom.
Isn't that... How many years old is that? It's been a while.
A lot.
Oh, yeah, a lot.
That's usually my answer when I'm talking about older stuff. Hey, how old is that? A lot.
How old are you? A lot.
A lot. I mean, it's kind of a lot. I don't know.
How long is this
probably
video?
Started in like
a lot.
Probably started in like the 90s.
90s?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I like that show, but I don't really like anything on Nickelodeon. Nothing at all. But if Nickelodeon wants to sponsor this show ever, forget I said that.
Yeah, I mean, I got no problem with selling out, bro.
To Nick?
Yeah, to Nickelodeon. Come on. Sponsor us. We'll say so many good things about you. We have like 6 subscribers on CyberField.
Oh my gosh. I shouldn't do that because there's people sleeping.
That was really loud. Whatever. That was really loud.
I was playing Just Cause louder than that. Thanks
and then you could also sponsor my channel, which has like 30 some, or 30, 31.
Did you actually hit 1,000 views?
Yeah, I did.
How'd you do that? Like,
it's 1,000 total views on my channel.
I know. How many videos do you have? Like 40?
47.
Okay, so let me do some simple math here using the calculator on my phone. 47 times, you get about 30.
No, just do like.
Now, how many views do you get about per episode?
I don't know. A lot of them are different.
30. I mean, about 30.
Most of them just go slightly over 10.
Seriously, I definitely looked on your channel.
Well,
most of them.
that's within like a week or two of it being uploaded. Are you talking about like the normal
doesn't matter.
views on
Not-
a video?
Like the first 10 people that see it the day it publishes.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say around 30 because I looked and it was a lot of them were around 30.
Yeah. There is.
Oh, that's 1,400 views. Okay. So yeah, I guess reaching 1,000's pretty accurate. I don't know why I was.
Yeah, there's some that
much.
are a lot lower that just never really flourished like some of my other videos, and then there's the really popular ones.
Like what's like the very first video you put on your channel has like
That's-
64.
What's one of the most popular?
Most
popular, like way past 100.
Really?
Mhm.
No way.
Uh-huh.
What do you remember? Of course you would be the one who remember that one.
Mhm.
Was it? Go look on your channel.
It was Age of Defense 5. So, just look it up. Age of Defense 5. The name of the video is Divide and Conquer.
Huh.
It was one episode. I was going to make it a 2-part series, but I lost the second recording. So it's just like in limbo. It's like a part 1 forever.
Okay, so yeah, the CyberField episode 1 on your channel got 35 views.
Wow.
Great, fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard YouTubers talking about how way back when, like even Markiplier, he was first posting videos. You got like just a couple views, but 35. I mean, that seems like a lot.
I've been at it for over a year now.
Okay, so like I see 11, 14, 11. Oh, you got 3 of the same thing.
Yeah, that was when I was doing the testing streams, like to figure out how the streaming worked. It works, not well.
There's TF2 cancer, possible ear rape.
Yes, that was
sick. That's like the most popular, one of the most popular ones.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because of the title.
Yeah, it's because of the title, of
Probably
course.
because
Cancer,
rape. Bam!
100.
People eat up cancer and rape
Of
all
course
the
they
time.
do. All the jokes.
Yeah.
No Hitler jokes. No Hiroshima jokes. No 9/11 jokes. Just
cancer.
Just cancer and rape.
It's cancer and rape.
Your most popular video was Divide and Conquer. 160 views. 49 minutes long. And then there's DPO for nubs.
Nubs.
Oh
for
god,
nubs.
for nubs.
Nubs.
Jeez. 81 views. And there's your first video with 66. And then there's just
Don't Kill Me,
30.
PETA.
Yep.
I remember.
Yep. And then just special announcement when you're still playing Minecraft.
Okay, yeah, that was my first one.
Well, your first
When I
special
had-
announcement.
Yeah, and I was excited because I made this intro,
Yeah.
and I ended up not using that much. I only used it like in one other video, and then I stopped using it
Wait,
because I stopped playing Minecraft.
The Minecraft opening up the chest thing?
Yeah, I was actually like really proud of that. It took a surprisingly long amount of time to make.
I saw. Don't you have like a Mine-a-Mator? Is that like the software that you used?
Yeah, I still just keep it. I don't know.
Whatever. You can make one for me just for fun.
Yeah, I can.
Whatever floats your boat, man.
Whatever sinks your dinks. Don't give me the look. I know that look. It's that look of what?
What?
That's what I call it. I've been examining for years. Okay, I know what people are thinking when they give me certain looks. Like, okay, when you fake looks, it's a lot harder because you can make it up. But I say something weird, and then people give me like the look. Some people raise one eyebrow, or some of them just like their pupils dilate a lot, and they just like tilt their head like to a 45-degree angle. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
They didn't like that.
Okay. Ready? Quickly.
But I don't really care.
Just have a 10-second silent staring contest. Really quick. 3.
No, I don't like
2,
staring contests.
1, go.
We laugh and stuff.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. That was kind of a dumb rule. My eyes are drying.
Oh, complete fail.
I'm not that good at staring contests, okay?
This is great because it's audio only, and they're like, "What's going on? What's happening?"
It's
It's like
just-
talking about my facial expressions. And they're like, "Oh, okay then."
Or like when we were reading my journal thing, like we could try to explain it the best we can, but
I mean, I didn't. I mean, we did a pretty good job explaining it.
yeah, we did pretty good.
That just reminds me of, did you ever read the Scott Pilgrim books? You know who Scott Pilgrim is?
I mean, I don't really familiarize myself with authors.
It's a graphic novel about Scott Pilgrim.
I don't really.
Alright, well,
not really into graphic
Go read
novels.
those, and I am. Go read those. Those are awesome.
Mhm.
And that just reminds me when they released a remastered version of all the books in color, because all of them were paperback, and all 6 of them paperback and black and white.
Mhm.
And in one of the books, they talk about Scott's girlfriend Ramona, and she walks in for their first date, and Wallace, his gay roommate, they're all in there, and then she walks in. It's like, hey, your hair is a different color, and then it just gives you like a little like author's notes, like this is funny in black and white.
This is funny.
All it reminds me of.
Just an arrow, just pointing at it. Color.
I love your hair. Look at that color. Yeah, I changed it every week. Huh? That's a really nice color. And then, whoever's reading this, like, really? Not gonna tell me what color it was. I'm just gonna have to guess.
Yellow.
Yellow.
Just write it in his hair. Yellow. Conveniently, whatever color my hair is, I also wear what color. I wear the name of the color
On my
t-shirt.
t-shirt.
Wow, yellow.
Yellow.
He just looks at the reader. He's just like, shirt is just like holding
Pop
it
your
up.
jersey.
Yeah, it's just like yellow.
Just need to write a
How many
book.
we could be going on?
Oh, not that long.
We have like
Half an hour.
about 15 minutes actually.
Really?
I actually know the time.
Okay.
Well, actually, I
Excellent.
think it's a little more than 15 minutes.
Whatever. We'll do whatever.
We will go to completion.
That's the only thing I was talking about is having this be an hour. Some of the people who watched it, the first episode, were like, "Yeah, I watched the first 20 minutes of it. Then I ran out of time and had to go do things." I'm like,
They can just tune in later. That's what I do with podcasts. I'm like, can't finish the episode. I don't care. I'll just do it later. They might as well just put it all into one huge video that I just tune back into.
Yeah.
Unless I restart my computer, then I'm sad.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, where was I?
And then in the last episode we talked about how it was never really there, but whatever. Being able to listen to stuff in the background on your phone, but you can't do this if you're listening to this because you unless you keep your phone on, so you just set it so it'll never turn off, and you just pop in your earbuds, listen to this on YouTube.
When I
Then
play a
if your
game that
phone
I've
goes
played
off, if your phone goes off, it'll pause the video, and you can't unpause it unless you go into your phone, unpause it, and leave it on.
It doesn't pause it, but it stops the audio. It's
Because you
just
have to get YouTube.
I'm missing important information from the CyberField. Okay, I need to know. What are they saying? Yeah, and
What
so
the heck are they talking about? Dreams? I don't care.
they're talking about dreams. Acid. Okay. I don't know. I start to talk about drugs. Okay.
Acid? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
Got a problem? Got a problem? Little Timmy had a problem. He's face down in the river now. You want to be sleeping with the fishes like Tommy? Huh? Huh?
There's another dirty look.
There's another one of those looks.
Parker, are you on drugs?
No. I promise.
There is no drug test to be on the show, so we might have made a mistake.
How do drug tests work?
Huh?
What do they test?
Not exactly sure.
What
Probably
sample do they get?
A urine sample.
Okay. Yeah.
But the one thing that I've learned.
How does that work?
What?
How do they know that you have drugs
I don't
in
know.
your body?
The only thing that I do know, I don't know if it's for sure, but I heard that this is how it worked. If you ever are gonna get a drug test, don't eat a poppy seed muffin, because apparently poppy seeds show as a type of drug in your system. So don't eat a poppy seed muffin before getting a drug test. Don't do it. All 30 of you people listening to this, don't do that.
Yeah. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Uh,
No.
I have my PlayStation XMB open, And the only reason we started talking about Overwatch is because I accidentally clicked on it.
Yeah, it was right there. So I'm like, let's talk about Overwatch.
What if I just like every 10 minutes just like move the XMB? It's like,
Just
hey,
move it.
just cause.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about that now. Hey, look, speedrunners, talk about that. Metal Gear, Battlefield 1, I Am Bread, Orcs Must Die, Rayman, Ghost Recon, Injustice, Shadow of Mordor, Claire. Not done
So,
yet.
what is Ghost Recon? Now that we're in the topic.
Now that we have landed on it. Ghost Recon's a Tom Clancy game. It's not really that stealth.
What is
oriented.
a Tom Clancy game? What does that mean?
It's a game.
No, but what kind of things does he usually do? Like
It's
what stuff has he made?
It's like a spy type stealth mission. I think he's a author, and then books turn into games, or not books it turn into games, but based on the books that he's written. But Wildlands is I think, I don't think it's the first open world game, but I think it might be, and it's pretty sweet. You got your team of four guys, and one of them's you, so you can play with 3 other people online, or not local. You can't do split screen, and then you're just running around in a giant open world, stopping the drug cartel in. Oh, where's it taking place? Can't remember. And you just have to. Canada. Oh. It's not Canada, but that kind of gave me an idea. It's in South America.
Okay.
Bolivia. That's where it is, yeah.
Bolivia.
And then to work your way up to Big Boss. Not the Big Boss, but...
So many big bosses.
God.
So many bosses, and they're all so big. I don't know what to do.
To work your way up to them, you have to eliminate each one of the heads of departments, like head of security, head of production, and things like that, and work your way up, and then you eliminate him apparently, which I haven't gotten that far yet, but it makes sense. I don't know what's gonna happen, so I can't spoil anything. But gameplay, so that's what you know.
Yeah.
But here we go. Here's my whole thing. Abzu, Batman, Battlefield 1, Don't Starve Together, Doom, Drive Club, I Am Bread, Horizon Zero Dawn, Fallout 4, Injustice, Just Cause, Killing Floor, Life is Strange, Little Nightmares, Lovers in Dangerous Space Time. Why do I even have that? Little
It
Big
looks
Planet 3.
beautiful. It looks pretty cool, actually.
Metal Gear Solid, Shadow of Mordor, Overwatch, Orcs Must Die, Not a Hero, Paladins, Ratchet and Clank, Rayman Origins, Shovel Knight, Resident Evil 7, Speedrunners, Star Wars Battlefront, The Deadly Tower of Monsters, Surgeon Simulator, Stardew Valley, The Escapist, The Vanishing of Ethan Carter, the Ghost Recon Wildlands, This War of Mine.
Goth Recon.
Shut up.
Goth Recon. Goth Recon.
Ghost Recon. Unravel, Until Dawn, and White Knight. So we'll just go through that, talking about each one's.
Just each one individually.
See, the more times I say that, more doesn't it seem like a good idea? We're like, okay, completely random. It lands on I Am Bread. So we're like, okay, what do we like about I Am Bread? What do you hate about I Am Bread? Nobody really likes the controls to this game. Same thing with Surgeon Simulator.
That's kind of the point, though.
But it was really fun.
Lol.
So, the more I talk about it, the more it seems like a good idea.
What if it lands on internet browser?
Yeah. Or Netflix.
What are we gonna talk about then? What will we do?
We'll just like choose one of these.
Gotta close your eyes. Yeah.
Oh, I
Work
can't.
that joystick. Oh.
Claire.
What is that?
It's technically a survival horror game.
Okay. I don't like horror stuff.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do it anyway. Yes.
Even talking about it makes me spooked. Throw a book at me. No. A tiny book.
It's a tiny, orange New Testament Bible.
It's a tiny book. Look how tiny it is.
It is the tiny...
This is the tiny book. Oh,
This is the weapon to surpass Metal Gear.
There's like a bunch of tiny books.
Oh my gosh, so many tiny...
Hey, are your hands tiny? Have some tiny books.
Come on down and...
Books.
I think I know what you're talking... Are you talking about tiny food place? Little Bits? Anybody who's watched Rick and Morty, it's awesome. Season
If
3
you have
just
no
came
idea
out.
what you're talking about, go watch it.
Go watch Rick and Morty.
Yeah, just do it.
Just find a website that somebody posted it on.
Just go. If you don't have TV, just go find pirated versions. I mean, completely
legal versions.
completely legal versions.
You didn't hear that from us.
Not pirated versions. I feel like we're slowly getting louder as time goes on.
Oh yeah, totally.
I feel like it's gonna backfire.
I'm gonna go run to the other room, see if I can hear you.
No. Not necessary.
Nah, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Nobody's below us this time.
I just remember because we were on the upper floor and
The upper floor.
yeah, and I just was knocking on the floor, just
Yeah, the knocking one isn't bad, but the weirdest thing is I rolled a penny and it made the most noise.
Yeah, it
Hit
was-
every crack in the board. It's like,
it was so loud.
do-dum.
And I know like how it's constructed, so it's really thin. It's just like
You're like plywood floor.
yeah, it's just a plywood floor, the wooden beams, and then plaster on the ceiling.
And the plywood is actually smooth and glossed.
Yeah.
So
So
it's
you
not
don't, like-
you're not stepping on like raw plywood.
That'd be the worst.
It would be terrible.
And after a while, it would like dry up, and like
And-
pieces would start to like.
And you also have a on your bunk. Why you have a bunk bed in there?
Why? Why not?
Because it's only you. So
Because my brother had it first, and then I was just like mine now.
okay, where do you sleep? The top or the bottom?
Bottom.
Okay, so you
But
have, like
I always sleep on the bottom.
with
John.
a ply. With a plywood floor.
You would
If you would
I threw you off.
jeez, God. Jeez. So done.
Yeah.
Alright then.
Continue,
Okay.
please.
Now we know who's straight.
Yeah, it's me.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you just got a raw plywood floor and you just jumped off the top bunk and then like little tiny slivers sticking out of the plywood floor just into your foot,
Oh yeah,
that would suck.
right into your foot.
Oh, thinking about it. It's like those dumb people who are like, what happens if I put a toothpick in between my nail and kick a
No.
wall? How many people
What
just
happens if I cut my wrist? Oh, I'm dead. What a surprise.
What happens if I spray perfume on my stomach and light it on fire?
Oh, look at me. I'm on fire. Tune in next time.
I did.
Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Ow.
Ow. What was it? Those top 10 worst social media challenges ever. I totally hate those.
Top 10 top 10s of
But-
top 10s.
Okay, so how are the top 10
Yeah, it's a top 10 list
of top 10
of top 10
10s?
lists of other top 10 lists.
We can do that.
So imagine like there's a top 10s list, like, and then like there's a top 10s list of all those top 10s list, and then there's a top 10s list of all those top 10s lists on the top 10s lists.
How many of you are confused? I actually got all that, surprisingly.
Yeah, and like didn't even have to like thoroughly explain it. I mean, I did.
I
Anyway.
mean, it's-
I did anyway,
for-
just for the people.
For some
the people
reason,
at
it's
homesies.
like better. That's like, I don't know why I understood that than like the whole triple not thing, where it's like, I am not going to do this. And you're like, my brain's broken.
Well, you just need to know whether it's an even or an odd number.
Yeah, but who really thinks of that?
If it's with no's, then an odd
Wait.
means no, and a even
I mean,
means yes.
You walk up to somebody that you know, and you're like, hey man, I'm gonna not do this. And they're like gonna be like,
1, 2.
See, who's gonna really count? Who knows that if it's even or odd, then it means you're not, or you're
I do.
not.
And I'm smart.
I'm smart.
I'm so smart.
So smart. We'll go to a completely random one. This'll work.
Whenever we don't have something to talk about at the moment, we're just going to look at a game.
Yeah. We need, where's it? I have a fidget spinner.
I have a fidget spinner. You want to look at my fidget spinner?
I have a spinner on my phone,
Uh-huh.
so like we can like fill that with topics and press it, and just whichever one it lands on.
Is it a fidget spinner?
I wouldn't be surprised if you could set it to be a fidget spinner.
You know what would be hilarious?
Hmm.
Of TV trying to like adopt like pop culture trends. Like in like a year, it's gonna be like really, really old.
Oh,
At that point, like Wheel of Fortune is gonna replace their Wheel of Fortune with like a fidget spinner.
But if like on
Spin the fidget spinner of fortune.
See, what's one TV show that's still? Oh, okay. Let me just think of The Walking Dead. Like, what are they on? Season 8 right now?
I don't know. I don't watch it.
And what if they start using the word "lit" or something in the show?
Well, these guns are lit.
Coral. These guns are lit.
Guns are lit. That's what the cool kids are saying, right?
That'd be really bad. I would hate
Dad,
that.
don't even try. Hey, don't even try to be like the cool kids.
Come
on, Coral.
In
Gotta work with me.
In Metal Gear Solid 4,
Mm-hmm.
with Old Snake, who is not Naked Snake, Solid Snake, but he got infected with Fox Dye, which killed Liquid Snake. Spoiler alert. And then the Fox Dye didn't kill him, but it made him
stronger.
It made him have accelerated aging. So he's Old Snake, and where was I going with this?
I don't know. We were talking about.
Oh yeah. No, I got it. During some radio calls with the codec, which there isn't a code. Oh, it's replaced by the iDroid. There isn't the codec in Metal Gear Solid 5.
I like the iDroid.
Well, yeah, it's because you never use the codec.
Yeah. What's a codec?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Talk to you about it in a second.
What is it?
Well, you're on a codec car with Drebin, who is an arms dealer.
What's a codec call?
Tell you later. You're on a call. You're talking to him, and he's like, "Gonna have to get out of this dank world." And then Old Snake's just like, "We need to get out of this meme." And I'm like, "Wait, dank and meme together?"
Yes.
That's all I really think.
What's a codex?
A codec. It's
a codec?
let me see if I can make the sound. It's the thing that Snake has in his ear that he used to talk to technically headquarters, whatever you want to call it. That's pretty much what it is. The layout of the codec is it gives you the radio frequency that you have, and in almost all the games you have to pick which radio frequency to call to get different people.
And the screen is like green, and there's like your face, and then their face, and if you die, you can hear like snake. Yeah, I know. Not a lot of things.
Well, actually, that's not on the
That's
codec
just
call.
like common knowledge.
But that was pretty sweet. One of the weirdest codec call, I can say this real quick. In Metal Gear Solid 2, on the tanker, you're on a big boat. I'm just gonna call it Big Boat.
The butt.
The boat. Oh, I'm gonna touch the butt.
I'd love it if they had adult voices like, "I'm gonna touch the butt." I'm like, adult voices, not the same context.
Okay. Here's the. Here it is. See. I don't know how loud that was because I was really close.
Should be fine.
That's the codec call, and when you get that, it means you're calling someone or they're calling you. And in Metal Gear Solid 2, you go on the tanker and you open up a
tank.
No,
Oh.
you open up a locker, and there's a picture of a girl in a bikini on it. And if you go into first-person mode and stare at it for an amount of seconds, it'll switch to a codec call of Snake doing his thing to that poster, and your partner Otacon, who is he's not a doctor, but he's kind of like an engineer now.
He's an engineer doctor,
and he's like, "Snake, stick to the mission," and it ends, and you get a trophy called Snake Beater.
Reminds me of tunnel snakes. We talked about them in the last episode.
Gonna be the new tunnel snakes.
We're gonna be the new tunnel snakes, okay?
Greaser Jackson. Greaser.
We're gonna be like ancient Greeks. We're gonna be like, "We are the tunnel snakes." Okay.
See, that was a perfect
We will
example.
conquer Athens.
We just keep getting louder and louder and louder.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine. I'm sure it will have no repercussions or consequences whatsoever.
See, now it's complete silence.
Wait, Wait, where's my phone? I don't know where it is.
Well, that's just too bad. What time it is?
I think
It's about time.
it's
Is it
about
really
time.
that time?
I think so.
Is it for... Gotta wait a week for next time on CyberField? Hope not. I hope we can get these episodes out more frequently, or more frequency.
More frequently.
Man.
More frequently.
Yeah, frequency. That's codec. And then
Do it more frequency.
you know they talk about the Fulton. You know what that is, right? The Fulton method.
It's a balloon.
Yes.
Yeah.
They were talking about getting my own room, right? And then having a futon bed. You know what that is?
Yes, I have one.
And I kept calling it a Fulton on accident.
Yeah,
So I'm
that's what I
gonna get
have.
a Fulton bed.
Yeah, you saw it. That's what I have. Because you can fold it into a couch.
Yep.
Mine doesn't really work that well because it slides when it's in couch form. So
Right.
it just slides out anywhere. I'm like, this sucks.
Yeah. So I wasn't really sure about that. Alright, so about the schedule, try and do it weekly because we don't want to screw up schedule. Like, hey, we're gonna do it 2 days from this episode, and this next time we're gonna do it a week from this episode.
Yeah,
You know?
we've yet to record any gameplays.
Nope, but that will happen.
Yeah, so I guess our goal with this channel is to upload once a week.
Gameplays once a week, and podcast style, audio only show.
One of those.
Probably gonna do audio only gameplay too.
What?
You can't really. I don't really.
Why would you audio only? That's like lame. That's dumb.
Were you gonna hook up a webcam?
I'm confused.
No, just play a game, recording it, just audio only.
That's dumb.
What are you talking about?
Why would you do that?
Have you never seen that before?
No, that sounds really, really stupid.
I mean, that's what. Let me just make a reference. Game Grumps. That's how they do it.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like recording, making a game, and it just being audio only.
Like
no
the
gameplay.
game audio?
Yeah.
No.
I was really confused. I'm like, are you an idiot?
I knew you were like.
Just
That's what I thought you
just-
were thinking.
Yeah, like no, not like you put your face on.
No,
it
no,
or
no,
anything.
no.
Just,
We don't need a webcam. We just need our commentary. The audio, like
Yeah,
maybe
just
turn it
game,
down a little
just
bit.
gameplay commentary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that would be cool.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna work on that.
Yeah.
Try and release these weekly, which we can definitely make it happen.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. Alright.
So thanks for tuning in to CyberField, and thanks for clicking on the video that took a simple touch, unless you use Siri to open this up, you lazy boys.
Lazy boys using Siri. Alright.
Alright. We'll see you next time on CyberField.
Alright, see you next week. Bye.
Bye.